Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Today I come to you dressed in my East African attire, and it's also a hair wash day. So only my sisters understand what that means. So I just wanted to say happy Thursday. How are you all doing? I had a long ass day. Usually I like to come on between 6 and 7 p.m. However, thank goodness this message is timeless and it's going to be here as long as IG exists, and maybe if I decide not to archive it. So I hope that you've had a lovely week. Tomorrow is Friday. For some people, it's the weekend. For some people, they don't know what day it is. And so today's July the 23rd, which is Leo season. Yay! Um, yeah, so yeah, I guess the cat is really out of the bag. I am a Leo. Anywho, so I just thought I'd pop in quickly and say hello. And then I had this thought, right? So I don't know. I don't know if it's the what's been going on in the world. However, it makes me really uncomfortable when I hear people speak to themselves in a very derogative manner. As I spoke on Sunday, I think I remember if it was Sunday or which day, but I talked about how words have meaning, words have spelling. And so, for example, if you say that you're stupid or you're ugly or something like that, you're speaking that into existence and then you believe it. And sometimes the person who told you those things might have not, maybe you're not in the spectrum of beauty or their preference, or they were just jealous, but then that thing stays in your mind for years and then you take it as true. When people around you look at you and they might be like, wow, this person is so stunning, or that guy is so handsome, or whatever, and you're out here like walking around speaking things to yourself. So today's live is titled The Hate That You Give. So it's the hate that you give because to yourself, because you know the more you judge people, the more you judge yourself. That's a fact. And those judgments or those things that you don't like about other people are some mirrors aspects of yourself or someone that you used to be, or whatever. So what I want to remind people is just be gentle with yourself and be kind to yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but think of it. I always give that child metaphor, but I'm trying to think of a better one. You know, like when you're preparing for a test, right? To me, it could be maybe a fitness test or something, and when you start off you're not really that good, maybe depending on your fitness level. Maybe you've already been fit but then you're not able to get to that level, and you start small. Maybe you'll start with 5 squats, 5 push-ups, if you can even make one, and then you gradually improve, and then to the point where you're really good. Maybe you're able to do 3 sets of 100 squats, or 3 sets of 100 push-ups, or whatever it is. But everything in our life is gradual, right? So you have to kind of work towards speaking to yourself in a kind way slowly. So it starts with a small thing. It could start with you focusing on the things that you like about yourself, and it could start with focusing on the things that you like about others too, because you know, like I said, if you're able to give kindness and try and give people compliments, because there's some people who are not used to receiving compliments or kind words to them. So when you tell them something, they're shocked and then they don't believe it. So practice kindness on yourself and on others, especially the people that you love or the people that you're surrounded by. And if you're not surrounded by anyone that you love, then if there are people that you know who maybe don't live in the same city, town, country, whatever, you can extend that to them. And have this habit of holding yourself accountable, and that's the way you hold yourself accountable with your thoughts. And that is, people say self-love is equal to self-care. However, it's not only about going to spas. It's about your mind, it's about your heart, it's about how you give space to yourself, it's about seeing things at a bigger picture, because the more you cultivate that little or exercise your muscle in self-love, you get really good at it, and to the point where if anyone were to tell you anything, you would be like, I do not really care. Like, that is someone's opinion of me is none of my business. The thing that I am meant to do right now is to focus on me and my well-being. And I know we live in a time where it's really hard to focus, but self-love is the key to just unlocking, and knowing yourself is the greatest gift that you can give yourself, because once you know your strengths and your weaknesses, and try something new, like there's this saying that if you do what you've always done, you get what you've always gotten. But if you do something different, it changes. And like I always tell people, that the only constant things in life are change and death, because we're all going to die anyway. We don't know when, we don't know how, but it's going to happen eventually. And change is inevitable, like the times we live in some countries, where you move around and you're imposed on to do certain things that you feel uncomfortable doing, but then because it's the law, you do it, even if you feel uncomfortable, and somehow there's no way to question it. So if you're able to be critical about other people, be critical about the things that you tell yourself. Be critical about why you think that you're not enough. Be critical at why you feel that way. It could be something that you experienced in your childhood. It could be something that someone said. Maybe your parents had issues and they weren't able to articulate them, and then you somehow ended up being the brunt of things, and then you ended up carrying it forward. So at the end of the day, we're responsible for our own actions, and no one can make you do anything. Like, seriously. Like, if someone says, oh, you made me beat you, or you made me hit you, or whatever, no. You are responsible for your actions. The only person that you can change is yourself, and you can't tell other people otherwise. So yeah, I guess that's it, because I need to go do some hair stuff. But I wish you a lovely, lovely evening, day, night, wherever you're watching from. And yeah, I hope that you have a great rest of July. And I hope that I will see you in one of my healing sessions. If you're interested, just DM me and I will explain what I do. And yeah, and like I said, if you want to go check my website, it's monversation.com. And I have an event coming up in September. It's the 30-day healing challenge. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of you there. So just just go to the website and you can sign up from there, and then I'll give you more detail. Take care. Ciao.